two friends. Another morning, but this time it's solo. Sit back, relax, and laugh at the mindless conversations Josh and Dakota have. Welcome to a Mindless Morning Show solo episode.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Mindless Morning Show solo episode. You're here with Dakota as always.
Yo.
I don't even think I really need to say that anymore at this point.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Oh, okay. we keep it going.
Right,
so, we hope everyone's having a great week. I hope everyone's enjoyed the content we have been pushing out so far. It's very daunting daily social media stuff, but
Josh has been killing it.
Hanging in there.
I do very minimal when it comes to that with work and everything. So that's all, Josh, man. So congratulations, everybody! Give a round of applause for Josh. Way to go! Woo! Keep it up, buddy. I'll support and comment when I can.
We're just bringing random useless content, mindless content, actually, to you.
Some of it's pretty useful.
It is. The facts are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some good ones lined up for everybody throughout the entire week with every little segment we got with our quotes, facts.
Our mashup. That mashup was pretty important for people to see.
Yeah, that mashup. So our first mashup was really cool. We did Snarf from Thundercats mixed with Marvin the Martian. And
Snarfin the Martian.
And yep, I was not being hustled by Dakota like I had thought I was going to be, because I really was expecting like something straight off of like DeviantArt or something. I was
No, it looked like a child drew it, and I was pretty proud of it. I'm not gonna lie, I did better than I expected.
It was good. It was very good. We didn't show each other our drawings until both of us were done. So neither of us kind of planned on what elements or aspects we were going to keep of each particular character, and that's pretty much how it's always going to be. So it's a really fun way to go about and do it. And
Jordan was she was chilling next to me when I was doing it. I finished it up, and she was like, "Oh wow, that's actually really good job." And then I was like, "All right, here's Josh's," and she's like, "Ooh, yeah, no, never mind." And I was like, "Yep, that's exactly what I expected to happen."
No, it's nothing like that. For real, anybody, don't feel intimidated. We want to see all of your drawings. Unfortunately, we don't have any that we can talk about. Nobody submitted them. What the fuck? Actually,
yeah, that's rude.
Myself.
That's rude. Yeah, I don't know. It was fun doing it. I mean, I hope some people start to join us and do it with us, because I'm sure there's better artists out there than me that can probably draw those two together. So there's
better artists than all of us. Actually, I probably shouldn't even say that, because really art is its own form. Anybody.
It's true.
Yeah.
Drawing wise, I'm not artistic. I'm artistic when it comes to like writing, I guess, and creativeness. But anyways, since we're talking about mashups, should we jump right into the reveal of our next one?
Yeah, I guess so. We're going to be keeping these going, guys. So feel free to jump in on any day. Even if you want to like go back over and do the first one or
that'd be great.
Whatever the case may be. Let's see it.
So Josh revealed his first last week, so it is my turn to do it first. So I've jumped back and forth between a couple of ones this week, but I have ultimately decided and landed on Littlefoot from Land Before Time.
Dude. This does not work well with who I initially had in mind.
I'm proud of that.
So I'm gonna have to switch it to my other one, which is just gonna make it that much more difficult.
Why are you gonna switch it? It's not gonna work?
No, it's not. So my
it
initial...
doesn't have to work. It could work no matter what. It's a mashup. Just do it.
No, see, my initial one was to a dinosaur. It was Dino from the Flintstones. So
It would have just been a slightly different looking dinosaur.
I would have just fucking colored Littlefoot purple.
Yeah. All right,
So,
word. Okay, so not Dino.
So I'm gonna have to go to my backup, which is actually Rosie the robot from the Jetsons.
Oh shit! What?
So now we're gonna be drawing like a
Bro, I thought this
Robo-made
was gonna
dinosaur.
be. I was like, Littlefoot's easy to draw. I could do that, and now you're making it all fucking robotic and shit, dude. What?
This is gonna be fun.
For you, probably. For me, it's gonna be a struggle again.
Nah, man, don't look at it as a struggle. Just look at it as fun. It is fun. It's fun.
All right, there we go. That's what it is.
Littlefoot and Rosie the robot. Wow, this is.
I need to get out of this land before time like thing that I've been in.
Yeah,
I haven't even watched it, and I don't even know how long. But I'm like,
you probably need to watch it to get over your itch, and then
maybe that's what it is.
Be satisfied. Yeah, because for those that don't know, he's brought up Land Before Time for a good month and a half now, across multiple podcasts.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was gonna say on the other podcast that we did one on somebody from Land Before Time, and it was great.
I'm sensing the fact that you need to get a tattoo of Littlefoot.
Dude, maybe, or the like weed plant. That's not a weed plant. It's like Littlefoot's tree plant.
Yeah. There you go. Well, so I'm anxious for that. I'm very anxious, and I hope you guys join along. Do it with us. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, let's get some good ones in there.
And I'm definitely even more excited for our future ones, seeing as we were both in the same hemisphere of dinosaurs.
Yeah, my backup was not a dinosaur. It was an animal though.
Okay. Yeah.
So a cartoon animal, I guess. We're in cartoon phase right now.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next time. I think I already know who I'm gonna pick next time, no matter what.
It's Robert De Niro, isn't it?
Damn
it. Knew it.
So yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't seen our first mashup, go back on our social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, find it, look at it. It's dope.
Laugh at it.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh no, you said laugh at it?
Yeah, what did you think I said?
I thought you said whack at it. I was like, whoa.
I mean, hey, to each their own, do what you gotta do, but
I mean,
I got complimented on the tail and the shoes that I drew, so I'm gonna take that and run away with it. That's all I know.
It was pretty dope shoes. I was jealous.
And they're pretty dope shoes.
Your tail was definitely out there.
That was a big tail. It was a big tail.
Big tail. All the ladies love the tail. Anyway,
go big or go home. You know,
absolutely.
as the cool kids always say.
And so one thing we definitely want to push to is be sure to check out our Discord. The links in the down below in the description with always every episode, not just on our YouTube, on our audio only channels, wherever all the platforms we're in.
all the words.
All the words that I just can't think of. It's that.
Yeah, definitely check out the Discord and help us get it populated and going. We want to have some fun conversations, mindless conversations, get some more questions for guests, for us, anybody. I mean, yeah, come and join the Discord, have a good time. It's great.
For sure. And well, I don't know. I guess we should talk about the episode coming up on Friday.
Yeah.
We had a really cool guest. Two guests actually.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically they are ghost hunters and they are ghost hunters. And we say that because they have had some pretty not so pleasant run-ins with ghosts. So good stories shared and good conversations had there, and I enjoyed it. I I think they're crazy.
Dude, I was gonna say, like, I remember being interested in that stuff, and like after hearing some of the shit they were talking about, dude, I was like, I don't need that in my life. I appreciated some of the information they gave me on how to handle a laughing little girl in the middle of the night if I wake up and that's there, So there's some good information in there that you can learn. Definitely check it out.
Yeah. And you can learn what not to do when in the presence of ghosts.
Yeah, what not to do, which they've learned from experience.
I don't think they learned.
Well,
I think they're still doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they learned and did not use what they learned. I mean, they don't. I don't know. I have to watch their YouTube channel more because I'm definitely interested in it because some of the shit they were talking about was just crazy.
Yeah, they're very fluent in Ouija board.
Yeah,
so
I don't mess with those. I've messed with those once, and it was back up in the mountains of Colorado. We just found some random wood area way up the mountains and decided to camp there in the middle of the night and had a fire. And my friend decided that she wanted to bring a Ouija board without telling us and busted it out. And we all were drunk and decided to do it. And it was one of those things where everybody swore that they weren't moving it and it was moving and saying like hello and all of this stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. Like, put this away, dude. Like, not only if there's ghosts out here in the middle of nowhere up in the mountains, like, come on. I've seen the movies. Come on.
I've always had such a hard time. I unfortunately never got to play with an Ouija board. My parents never let me get one. I tried.
Dude, don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, I want to, man. It's like I have to. And
don't do it.
I just have such a hard time.
I highly recommend.
Hasbro has a factory that is just like manufacturing these fucking spirit board games.
Dude, they're the ones that are already they've been possessed, and now they're making what was the name of the thing that they told us about from the Ouija board? I forgot what the name was.
The what? Oh, Zozo.
Zozo. Yeah, dude. Nah, don't let Zozo in. Put the Ouija boards away, people.
Yeah, I mean, try it at a friend's house.
Yeah, just don't do it at home.
It's the best advice I can give anybody.
So,
dude,
I was like, yeah, no, I have my headphones on both ears, and I normally don't. And I heard some weird like humming, and I'm like, what is that? It was just a truck driving by. We're good. It wasn't a Ouija board.
You're on edge. We've talked to too many spooky people. Recently.
Yeah, dude. After we interviewed them, I went back and was talking to Jordan about it, and she was like, "Why are you? No, I don't want to hear this stuff. Stop. We have to go to bed soon." I'm like, "All right, my bad."
Yeah, I mean, you yourself have plenty of some crazy ghost stories. Dude,
I used to be into that stuff, especially when I was younger. I don't know why. Like, it was like a cool thing to do with my friend group or people that I knew to like wander around different places around town or stuff that was like supposedly haunted or shit like that. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of funny stories when it comes to my ghost hunting because we weren't really ghost hunters. We were just a bunch of dumb kids looking for shit we weren't probably supposed to be. Like,
it's usually how it works.
Like, for instance, pretty close to my house. It was probably just a couple blocks away, like 5 minutes of driving. You went down and it was like down this dirt road. They eventually started paving it, but it was just dirt, shitty road. Had this big curve and you'd go down it. And there was this like barn home that was like burnt and like collapsed to the side. And I don't think it was a true story, but the story was that this guy and his family lived there. And like one day he just like snapped and decided to like kill his family and then burn the entire house down. And it was just like there. So there wasn't anything blocking it off or gates or anything. So we decided to go there one night, like in the pitch black, like with flashlights and shit, a group of us. It was probably like, it's like 4 or 5 guys and like 3 girls or something. I don't even remember. But we were like chilling, walking around and we split up. And after we split up, we heard this like moaning and groaning, like coming from around the corner. And we're like, dude, what is that? And I remembered like one of the girls just taking off running because they heard it and freaking out. Me and my friends look around the corner and there was this homeless guy having like the worst shit of his life in the toilet. He was like, so yeah. So there wasn't any ghosts there, but that was there.
The guy was there doing ghost patrol. The ghosts don't like poo.
Yeah, dude, he was just chilling, man, just chilling, having himself a nice poo and in a toilet. I mean, if I was a homeless guy, fuck it, I'd go to haunted places to have a good poo. Like, shit. After hearing some of the stuff people have told me with ghosts, like if it's a ghost, they just want to talk. If I was homeless, I'd go to a haunted place, bro. We'd be friends. I'd live in a haunted mansion, chilling.
I
with
mean, who
ghosts.
knows? That's probably how a lot of these people come like out of nowhere into like fame. They hit rock bottom, they become homeless, they sell their soul to the devil, and
Wait,
boom.
where'd you bring the devil into this? We were talking about ghosts.
Dude, what do you think the ghosts lead them to? Like he probably like befriended some ghosts,
What
found
do you think ghosts are attached to the devil?
well, I mean, we've already established like there's Zozo. I mean, he's a ghost. You don't physically see him
No,
when he comes about.
Zozo isn't a ghost. He's a demon.
Well, same shit.
No, they're different, bro. How have you not got grasped that concept after we talked to
Because
so
I
many
still
different
think
people?
it's still like the same form of energy in a sense. It's just
Dude,
they have a different.
Casper, ghost. Zozo, demon. All right, Casper,
But
ghost.
you can't communicate with any physical
thing
being
in
with the
paranormal
Ouija
activity,
board.
demon. Yeah, anything you're communicating on that Ouija board is a fucking demon, bro. Most likely, and it's trying to fucking trick you. That's the whole key. That's the whole key.
But what I'm saying, it's got to be the same source of energy to a degree, and it has a different level of consciousness or desires and things like that. That's separated from.
If it's a ghostly spirit that's just chilling and wanting to have a nice conversation and feel some loving warmth from a living soul, that's cool. The demon wants your soul, bro.
All right, so I'm curious now. I want all our listeners to tell me, what do you guys think is the difference between ghosts and demons? Because
there is a difference. I mean, tell us what the differences are. Tell Josh what the differences are, because he thinks they're the same thing. Bro, you're trying to tell me that Casper was a demon?
He could have been if he wanted to be.
No, he couldn't have been. He was a ghost. I don't think ghosts just don't become demons.
Why?
Because they're ghosts. They're like spirits in the afterlife, like waiting to.
I think ghosts are too vague. No, this is bullshit. I think ghosts are way too vague. Like that term is just too vague. Like you can't just like say that because they're a ghost, they're good. Like, no, a demon could be a ghost, an angel could be a ghost. All these things could be ghosts, sure. It's just like a fucking form.
Ghosts.
Ghost.
All right. Well, we need to get some listeners on this one, or else we'll just be going back and forth, because clearly we think different things. Because I don't understand. You clearly haven't watched enough fucking movies or anything, man.
I haven't, honestly, and it's because my wife, she won't even let me watch that. Like, she doesn't want to see them.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying, go get your wife real quick and let's ask her the question about what's the difference between ghost and demon. I guarantee you she'd tell you. She'd be like, no, Josh, I'm not even going to answer it. I'm not even going to answer it, Josh. Go back in there and tell Dakota to shut the fuck up.
No, man, I know that there's a clear difference. I am just simply talking on their form. There's no difference.
Yeah, demons don't show themselves to you because they take forms of children. And that's why they told us, if you hear a fucking child or see a child ghost, like, don't even try to interact with it, because it's just a demon trying to trick you.
But I've also heard of like the tall, lanky, white, shadowy figure that like yells out like a little girl as it like and screams help, like it's a child screaming for help, but like it's clear as day it's not a child.
Yeah, that's why. So if you hear a child, don't fuck with it. If you see a child, don't fuck with it.
But the child I've fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Dude, bro, that's what they said. That's what they said, man. If it's a child and it dies a child, it's still too pure to like be left to be like lurking around. I forgot what they said to us exactly, but it was some shit like that. So that's why I said that the demons and fucking shit like that will try to trick people with the ghosts of children and stuff, because nobody's scared of children. But bro, if you see a ghost child, you should be terrified, man, because that shit should not be there.
That's That's the only fucking ghost I've ever seen in this house is a little girl. I've told you this.
I know.
And now you're telling me this?
They told you that when you brought it up. Did you already forget the recording that we had with our upcoming episode?
Maybe. I don't.
Really?
I don't remember
rewatch that one.
The part that I couldn't completely
Did you rewatch
trust
it, bro?
all children.
Bro, I heard that noise. I'm telling you, there was a noise when I was telling the story. Nobody else was talking except for me, and there was some fucking noise that I heard. It could have been Jordan, but I heard some noise, and I think it was a ghost.
It was Jordan taking a huge shit.
She could have been like getting something from the garage because when I got these on, I can't really hear much of what's going on.
Yeah, same here, dude. And these have noise cancellation. I don't even need it. Like they mold to my head.
Dude,
so
is that
perfectly.
the little girl you were talking about?
Man, I'm like I can see my camera chill. Yeah, I just gotta make sure.
All right. So moving past the ghost and demon thing, because clearly we're on opposite ends, even though.
But let us know, people.
You say we believe the same thing. All right. So haunted places, Josh. You know of any or ever been to any like throughout your life?
So I used to watch. I think it was not History Channel, like Discovery Channel, that used to have like most haunted places in America. Yeah. I used to watch a lot of those. Obviously, a lot of them coming out of New Orleans and things like that. But I've never actually been to one that I knew of. Now, whether or not it was actually haunted, possible. I have seen them from outside, like the haunted houses, because I did go when I was in North Carolina. I took this like haunted house tour, and there was like a lot of really cool stuff that they showed us. And there were some houses that we would go by, and they felt pretty eerie to me. But yeah, I didn't actually step foot in them or anything like that. So
nice. Yeah, we like to do stuff like that. So there's a couple of different haunted places that we've willingly been to. Back in Colorado, when we lived there, there was this place called Victor, Colorado, is where we went, and they have a hotel called the Monarch and a couple of other hotels out there that are like haunted hotels that have rooms that people can stay at. I got a couple more too, by the way. But yeah, so anyways, we went to this one. It was me, Jordan, my brother Ethan, and his now wife, and we went and stayed at the Monarch in the H.H. Holmes room that they had, which was pretty cool. And dude, as soon as we got there, like I just instantly like felt sick, like the whole time we were there. Like not like puking or throwing up, but like I was like dizzy and nauseous for like most of the time that we were there. And anytime we were in the room, it was worse. And towards the end of the first night, like Ethan and his wife started to feel it too and everything. And we went to sleep that night. I couldn't sleep. I was up like all night laying there, and I swear there was just like a thump like every now and then underneath the bed that just kept hitting the bed, dude. And I was just like laying there like, cool. Was like, close my eyes. Nope, still not asleep. Cool. All right, word, sweet. All right, nope. All right, not gonna look over there. I didn't hear anything that way. Sweet, okay. Yeah, we ended up leaving like after doing a bunch of stuff the next day. Like everybody just wanted to leave, and like I don't want to stay in the room another night because they started to feel sick. And we didn't see anything too crazy, but we visited one of the other places in Cripple Creek that was super cool. And it was like, I think it was on Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures. They did an episode on it. It was like one of the jails up there that was haunted where a bunch of the people had like died and stuff. And it was pretty sweet going through there. Highlight of the trip has nothing to do with ghosts. There's a pack of roaming donkeys that just wander around Cripple Creek. And I don't know if I think it was Cripple Creek. Either way. Anyways, where we everybody was like trying to look for them and they wanted to give up. And I'm like, I'm not leaving until we see these fucking donkeys.
Wait, like ghost donkeys or real?
No,
donkeys?
like real donkeys.
Oh, okay.
Real donkeys. I mean, they could be ghosts. How am I supposed to know? I touched them, so I guess that's one thing. But yeah, we finally found them, and they were on this like big like lawn that was clearly somebody's house and property. And I like parked the car because I was driving, and they all looked at me and like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm gonna go knock on their door and ask if they're donkeys or if those are the roaming donkeys." They're like, that's how people get shot. I was like, nobody's gonna shoot me walking up to this fucking door to knock on it. I was like, Jordan, come on.
You never know, bro.
So we walked up and knocked on the door. This kid answered, and I was like, hey, this is a really weird question, but are those your donkeys? And he was like, no, those are the wild ones. And there was like 15 of them, and the people were really nice, and they came out with us, and we gave them all the different treats that we had, and pet all the donkeys, and they swarmed us, and we're really cool. I've never like had that. And so yeah, I mean, not ghosts, but it was still pretty cool.
That is a wonderful ass touching story.
Yeah. But we also had the Stanley Hotel up in Estes Park, which is where The Shining was filmed.
Nice.
And that's haunted as well. And you can stay up there, and there's different things. They have like tours and stuff. I never actually did a tour or got to stay in the hotel. But it said that like Jim Carrey stayed in one of the rooms there and didn't stay overnight because something happened and he just like left. I don't know. There's some crazy stuff that's happened in that hotel. And then, there's some like caves and stuff. Jordan and I did a lantern tour in a cave. So all it was lantern light that went through. And we like walked through this massive like cavern where a bunch of people had like died and shit had happened in it. And that was pretty crazy because it was like pitch fucking like, dude, like darkness. I've never been in complete dark before. And that was like darker than dark. And they had us turn all the lanterns off at one point. And they're like, yeah, so it takes like 2 minutes or however long to like start hallucinating in this like pitch black of darkness. And there was like a 5-year-old and 6-year-old kid with us, and we were going there, and this like old man starts freaking out at like a minute. It was just like, turn it back on. It's like, shit, all right, bro. But yeah, dude, it was cool. If you definitely, I would recommend doing that because it was a really cool experience for sure. Just going through that like massive, just huge cave where it was like this dude had like weddings and all kinds of like parties and shit in there like way back in the day, and it was just this big massive spot in the back of the cave. There was just this big pit that he would apparently kick people down. And yeah, that was weird going over there. It was definitely a weird feeling for sure, but yeah,
pitch black can make the mind do some weird things because I have these blindfolds called Mindfold. And it literally just completely shuts you out, like total blackness. And if you put like noise canceling headphones on, you kind of kill those two very important senses of sight and hearing. And I've done that a few times just to kind of see like what I would start to see, kind of like to trip out and shit like that. But also I'm trying to train my mind to give myself the ability to like see around me even with my eyes closed, because it is possible. It is possible. I know it sounds crazy.
I'm trying to be a superhero.
I'm not trying to be a superhero. I'm just trying to have more mental awareness. And it's true. You can actually do this. You'd be able to like if you had like cards of like different colored cards. Like if I had the Mindfold on, like I would be able to tell you what colors you're holding up. Like that's cool.
Based off of what?
Nothing. Me just being able to see with my eyes closed.
How do you train your mind to do that if I have different cards every time? Like what? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. It's because you have the ability to see with your eyes closed. All right, Josh,
close your eyes. How many fingers am I holding up right now?
One middle finger. See, I'm so good at it already, dude.
No, it's just because you knew I was going to fucking flip you off. All right, try it again. This one's for real. This one's for real.
Okay.
How many fingers am I holding up now?
4.
8, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
All right, guys, we just found out Josh is not a superhero.
Yeah, no, definitely not a superhero, but
we'll check back next week and see if he can do it.
Oh, this takes like years. But I'll have to find that. I saw the research on the study, and I was so fascinated, and I was like, I need to try this.
It's so funny, dude. All right, so moving along, keeping up with some ghost stuff. I guess it's kind of along those lines. Did you ever want to be a ghost hunter? I know that shit kind of freaks you out. So you probably never wanted to be a ghost hunter, or if you were like the Shaggy of the group that didn't want to be there.
Like Scoob. No,
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. As a kid, it always kind of fascinated me when I would watch it on TV. I guess when I was of a naive mind, not really knowing what all that entailed and things like that. But yeah, nowadays, I'm having a hard time like wanting to even like remotely commit to even like stepping foot in a haunted house or anything, because like I just feel like, dude, if a ghost approached me and says like, "Hey, man, anything you want to do, just let me take your body," I'll be like, "Dude, have it. I want to do this."
What? First of all, what? First of all, again, that's not a ghost. That's a demon. Two. You wouldn't even question it, like, do I have any control while you're in there, or am I just like in the back seat watching you do whatever the fuck you want?
I mean, clearly I have to have control because you said you could do it. Like I could make you better at whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So again, you lose. The demon just took over your body. You have no control over any movements because now the demon just has control over you.
Whatever, dude. I'll be bad.
Paranormal Action Titty 13 just started. Josh is going on a murder rampage. That's what's happening, man.
Well, why did it go to that? Like, why can't I just be like a really good fucking like tattoo artist or hard rocker?
Because it was a demon.
But
demons don't make deals, bro. Demons just take that shit for you.
What's the devil?
The devil's a fallen angel who's misunderstood by everybody.
Who's now considered what? A demon?
No.
Really? Do I not know this story very well?
I don't know the story, but I know he's not a demon.
I don't know. I figured like he's classified under the demon category now.
Bro, the best way to explain it, in my opinion, is everybody has jobs, right? Everybody fucking gets up and goes to work in the morning to a job that the majority does not want to get up and go to, right? Well, the devil got the short end of the stick, and that's his job.
All right. Well, I mean,
right? Like he's being a good employee. He's being a good worker, and he's going to work doing what he gots to do.
Okay. It makes sense now because you know what? Now I'm thinking of it in comparison to the idea behind the TV show Lucifer. Fucking love that show.
That's where my stuff comes
from. So that's
right.
Kind of helping me make the distinction a bit.
Yeah. Is he a demon in that show?
I mean, Maze. He gets pretty fucking scary.
Maze is a demon in that show.
Yeah, but I mean, he has his true form as a devil, but he's got like wings and shit like that too, just like a demon.
He's a fallen angel. He's an angel.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving along again because we're just going into a bunch of crazy stuff. We're gonna have a bunch of religious people be mad at me because they're gonna think I worship the devil now or something, which I don't. I'm Jewish for anybody that wants to know.
This is the part where I say I'm not religious.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not religious either. So I apologize to anybody out there that is and is offended by what I said. Which,
yeah, I mean, if anything, like just get behind the Freemasons. They apparently can do a bunch of cool shit.
God damn it! All right, anyway, so
canceled.
Cancel culture. You're done. Hey Josh, if you were a ghost, who and where would you haunt?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like, would you pick a specific person and just haunt them forever, or would you just like, all right, those are your choices. So the choice is you can pick one person or like a family to follow, so that like when they die, you get passed on to their kid. you choose that, or like a place to just stay forever and haunt that place.
Okay, and so like I can't move about, different places. Like
if you pick the place, you're just in that place for good. If you pick the family, you can't go anywhere unless you're with that family or like that person in the family. So like if you pick George Bush, you'd only be able to haunt George Bush until he died, and then you'd get George Bush.
See, but it's weird because I mean, what can I do?
Like haunt people.
Yeah, but like
ghost haunt for fun, man. Like they get laughs at that shit. So like, where you gonna haunt? Who are you gonna mess around with? Like I'm saying, if I was gonna do a place, I want to do a place that's either like really fun or just somewhere that constantly has like people coming in and out of it, so that you can just fuck with whoever.
See, that's why I was thinking SeaWorld, because, like once it's closed, I can chill around and watch the whales in their tank on their own.
That's not bad. Like a zoo would be kind of cool then too in that aspect.
Haunt the overnight crew.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, dude, I don't really care to like haunt. I'm trying to think if I do care to haunt anybody in particular.
Like a spaceship or like a fucking a dude that's an astronaut, so that you're just in a family of astronauts, so that like after you're dead forever, you're still like chilling, and then boom, we finally get off of Earth and go into space, and they discover something that ghosts are still alive and they can bring ghosts, and you're like, boom, I'm back to being a fucking person again. Because thousands of years later, after you've haunted this spaceship with this dude, you are now alive.
You think for whatever fucking reason, ghosts are going to be able to travel in a spaceship?
Yeah, dude, why not?
And be brought back to life?
Why would ghosts not be able to travel in a spaceship? What's your reasoning there? You're telling me a ghost wouldn't be able to travel in a spaceship? Or
You're making it sound like some
matter?
Futurama shit, like Paranormal Express, like just fly them out and bring them back, but they're just a head in the jar.
I'm an explorer at heart, even in death. Okay, so when I'm dead, I want to haunt a spaceship or some dude on a spaceship, so that I get to go out into outer space. I've been watching a lot of Star Trek Discovery as well, so that's also probably why.
Yeah, because I can't think of really anything else or anyone else in particular. I guess I'm just gonna have to go with SeaWorld.
Okay, SeaWorld.
Yeah.
So you're forever stuck at SeaWorld. I guess I never thought about like what happens if it gets like demolished. Then you're free to run wherever.
Man. No, it doesn't change anything, because you know what? Oh, I mean, that area sucks. Fuck, I don't know.
Shit. No, I'd say if you were in a place and it got demolished, that like breaks your, like you're free. Now you're free. You can roam around the world and go wherever you please. That's what I would say.
I would like it, dude. Honestly, if I were a ghost, I have no interest in Earth. Zero.
That's what I'm saying. You're coming at me talking about not being able to go on a spaceship and shit.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying I'd like to think that ghosts are on the astral plane, so I'd be able to like explore the entire universe. I want to go.
Yeah.
See it all.
Ghost NASA. When you die, there's just NASA takes you off and you're gone forever, seeing the world. That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. All right, sure. Cool. Next. So,
what about you, man? Where are you haunting? Who are you haunting?
Dude, I told you I'm gonna find an astronaut, man, or a spaceship.
Oh, so that is like you're just straight up sticking to astronauts.
Yeah, I think so. I think the concept of it would be cool, dude. You get to see space and get to do a bunch of shit in space as a ghost. Like,
you're gonna feel real silly when you find out that like you would have been freely able to do about anything, and then now
you're only that was the point of this question. That was the point of this question. Now you're just turning it. Now you're turning the question.
Going out into space in a spaceship. And that is it.
Yeah. And
not in your own free will.
You have to wait until SeaWorld is demolished. I have to wait until my spaceship gets blown up from some crazy shit in outer space. I think I'm good, bro. I'm going to be free before you are.
We'll see.
And then once I'm free, I'm already out in space, homie. We good.
That's true.
I'll be riding my narwhal while you come out and see me, and I'll be like, "What's up, motherfucker? I didn't bring a narwhal for you." Later, and
joke's on you. There no astronauts going to space. Only the billionaires are going to space.
That's why I said a spaceship.
Oh, you're just haunting the ship now.
Yeah, I'm gonna haunt the fucking Enterprise.
That'd be pretty cool.
This is Captain Kirk. Captain, what's going on behind you? I'm just like flying around.
Everyone takes off and like they're orbiting, and everyone's like, does anyone else hear like fucking quotes from Star Trek being whispered right now?
It's just whispering in my ear. What is that? Shut up.
Captain Kirk, we have star logs. What?
So going back to like haunted places, if you knew a place was haunted, would you stay the night there?
No,
No,
probably not.
it would depend for me, man. Like if it was some like demonizing shit, then no. But if it was just like Casper stuff, I'm cool.
I mean, when it really comes down to it, though, I have no say in it.
No say.
I have no say because like even if I did want to do that stuff, my wife is going to tell me no because I'm going to bring back all these bad spirits. She's going to see them. She's going to have to deal with them. This, that, and the other. It's going to be this whole thing, and I'm just going to say, "That's fine, honey."
Dude, did you ever see that movie 13 Ghosts?
Yes. Oh, dude, I fucking
With the fucking glass
movie.
mansion, dude.
Yes.
Bro, that shit was so cool. I remember watching that one when I was a kid and being like terrified of it, but also watching it because it was just so cool.
Yeah. So, because I had mentioned this and brought this up when Nick was a co-host. I had first seen it at like my first like.
You said I was the first co-host.
at the first like my first Halloween party that I ever went to, first like big old sleepover that I ever actually first and only sleepover, big sleepover I've ever been to. There was probably like 18 of us chilling in the basement just watching this fucking movie, and like we're kids, dude. Like we're like fucking, I don't know, maybe 9, 8, anywhere from 8 to 10 years old. I don't remember the exact age. And dude, we're all just watching this movie, and when the one chick gets out of the bathtub and the kid's like,
oh man.
Yo, she has no nipples on her boobies. That's what I dude, we were all laughing. And like looking back at it now, that like it was at that very moment that I should have known none of us were capable or ready to watch that movie at that age.
Yeah.
But I've gone back and watched it now, and it's such a phenomenal movie.
Dude, I remember Paranormal Activity when it first came out. It was like literally the midnight showing. I had some friends that we were like over at a buddy's house smoking hookah, hanging out, having a good time. And he was like, yo, we're going to go see Paranormal Activity. I got an extra ticket. You want to come with us? And I was like, all right, I don't know what that is. Obviously something with ghosts because the name. I was like, sure, let's go see it. We go and see it. And I was like, we're cool. We were laughing the whole time, making jokes, watching the movie because, you know, it was scary. So I had to make funnies to get through it. And got through the movie. And my brother called me and he was like, yo, like we're at this party, like come and chill. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning at this point. The movie just got done. So I go over to this party where my brother's at, and like it's not a party anymore. Everybody's passing out. It's like it's 3:30 in the morning and they have a hookah going. So I like sit down on the couch, start smoking hookah, crack open a beer. My brother's next to me with this girl passing out on the couch. There's like a dude on the floor sleeping. There's somebody to the left of me on the couch passed out. And I'm just sitting here by myself smoking hookah. And all the lights in the house turn off because people are going to bed. And I'm literally just on this couch, like looking around. It's fucking quiet. People are asleep. I look at my phone and it's the exact time that like all of the shit happens in the movie. Like, and I'm just like, fuck. So, yeah, I was like wide awake for the next like 3 hours. And as soon as it was like 6 a.m., I drove home.
Did you think like, nothing happened?
No, I just kept hearing a bunch of shit. It was probably the people just upstairs. So like, any like creak or crack, I was like, what? Yeah. You want some hookah?
That's the after party sexy's going on upstairs.
Yeah. And then it was like, I'll just turn the light on. The ghost won't fuck me. And it's like, well, if there's the ghost or a demon, it's just going to turn the light off. Fuck.
This is true.
Yeah. So I was big chilling after that. But the other movie that fucked me for a while was did you ever see The Fourth Kind? The alien one with Mila Jovovich. The Fourth Kind. The like one about Nome, Alaska with like the aliens and shit.
No, is it just called Fourth Kind or Encounters of the Fourth Kind?
I think it's just called The Fourth Kind.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
There's like an owl. It's like always a white owl at like the top corner of the window or some shit that they see before the aliens would come. And we watched the movie again. It was like a midnight show. We watched the movie and we're done. And my buddy looks at me and he was like, all right, man. He's like, what are you going to do the rest of the night? I was like, I don't know, probably go home and just chill and go to bed. And he was like, yeah, word, cool. You want to come over and stay the night at my house? I was like, Yeah, sure, dude. We go over there, we play some video games, and we pass out. So I wake up at like fucking 3:30, 4 in the morning, and he's like sitting on the couch, like looking this way. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, bro, I thought I saw the white owl. And I'm like looking over, and he's like, it's just a napkin. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now, dude? He was like, I've been awake for the last hour. I just realized it was a napkin. Like, and you were just, if it was a white owl, you were just gonna sit here fucking staring at it, like,
Yeah, waiting for the aliens to show up.
like the alien saw you and you saw it, and you're both just like, what? Who's gonna go first? Is he gonna? He doesn't see me, right?
Oh my god, dude, that's awesome.
Oh yeah. There was some good times. There was some good times staying the night at his house.
I mean, needless to say, it really appears like Ghost just. There's a lot to talk about with Ghost. I mean, this won't be the last. I mean, this isn't the first, and this won't be the last time we'll talk about Ghost and bring him up because
ghosts are everywhere.
Yeah, there's just so many really really cool encounters that people have had. Some not so cool, but they're cool to hear about.
Mine are like a lead up of it being cool and then it not being cool because it wasn't actually a ghost and it was something stupid.
Yeah. Well, it happens. So at least you got them.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, with that said, everyone, enjoy Friday's episode. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. That's what it is. So stay tuned for the Mindless Mashup. Be sure and remember to check out our Discord. And before I forget, go to our website, mindlessmorningshow.com/review. Leave us a review. Yes. I made it so easy.
So easy.
All you have to do, you don't even have to sign in. You can just maybe leave a name or a fake name, whatever you want to use, and a review for us. If you want to sign into Google or Twitter and leave a review that way, you can do that too, which we would appreciate more because then it shows like, hey, we're not just sitting here putting in fake fucking reviews. It's actually people because it does look a little weird right now.
Yeah.
So we would love for you guys to do that. It would mean the world for us, to us. So
for us and to us. What did you say?
In us? What? On us? I don't know. Everything. So
whatever you want. We're game.
Yeah. So that's it, everyone. Stay mindless.
Stay mindless, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Mindless Morning Show. We appreciate you picking us out of the many great podcasts out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell to get notified whenever we release a new episode or bonus content. Now go enjoy the rest of your mindless day.